Hi, I'm Kevin Kim, an estate planning attorney. Today, let's dive into the very basics of a trust and figure out who's who in the whole trust plan and understand what a trust is and how it actually works using this picture right here. Okay, so think of the trust like a contract with three parties. Since there are three parties involved, you'll see three circles, two up top and one below. Contracts are all about promises between the parties, right? So a trust contract is basically a promise between the person who makes it, that's the grantor, and the one who handles it, that's the trustee. They make vows to each other. So the grantor is like, hey, I'm handing my stuff, my assets to you, trustee. Please take good care. And then the trustee promises to manage the stuff well and handle it as the grantor wishes. Now, who is that at the bottom? That's the beneficiary. The whole reason this trust exists. They're the big deal, hence the bigger circle. Long story short, even though the grantor and the trustee promise stuff, the main goal is to serve the beneficiary by creating this trust. So these three become the VIPs in the trust scene. If you set up a revocable living trust, you are the grantor, but here's a twist. You're not just the person making it, you're also the manager managing your assets and also the one enjoying the benefits as the beneficiary during your lifetime. Ultimately, this trust becomes your gig set up by you for your own good. But if you cannot serve as your own trustee because you become incapacitated or you're gone, then you need to pick someone to take over the trust. Let's call them the successor trustee. They are one of the most important figures in your living trust planning, usually your child you trust the most. Because this trust hands over legal powers and the legal title to your successor trustee, there's no need for all that courthouse drama or probate or the conservatorship proceedings. These court things basically are to obtain legal powers to do what is needed. But since the trust already gives that power upfront, those court proceedings are not needed. Also, you designate in the trust the people who will inherit your property and lay out how the inheritance should be done. They are the ones receiving your assets after your passing, as after-death beneficiaries. So when you ask what a trust is, it's all about these three key players having a special relationship with each other. Legally, it's called a fiduciary relationship, which entails significant responsibility, particularly for trustees, which exceeds the standard level of responsibility in a typical contractual relationship. That's why the successor trustee's role is very important. We'll dig deeper into that in another video. If you have any questions, you can contact me at the number below. If today's video was helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I'll see you next time.